Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again. Looks like the video and audio is working. We are starting way early because we're going to attempt something, which is going to start to sort of expand our world a bit, which I think should be interesting. Also, I've made some changes here. So I've got the CO2 now going, instead of going into this buffer right here, which looks like I'm actually going to need a little bit more. I have it going through this chimney, and I should probably put another chimney on here. And then also, I have fixed the magnesium issue, so I no longer need this, which is good. So what we're going to do real quick is we're going to put another cooling platform on here, if I can, if it'll let me. I'm in the... that's kind of in the way? Okay, fine. We'll do it right there then. Okay, so CO2 chimney can go there. And then, basically what I want is for this to be no longer needing someone to actually look at it or work at it. So, and then how much can this get rid of? Max 75. Okay. So yeah, that'll be just a little Mark 1 belt or Mark 1 pipe, because it's 150. So I'll need to completely empty one of these. I need 2 of these. So we'll just let that kind of do its thing. Hopefully that will start to empty this out. But okay, so then the other change that I made was for the magnesium. So instead of going out through this pipe here, right? It's just gonna, I have it all being collected here. So you can see this little line right here. This is new. So this is all of the crushed magnesium, which is now going into this right here. And then eventually, you can see this has been running for a little while. It'll go into here. This is a sink storage, so it will disappear. And then that will keep everything going. Instead of having like slowdowns and stops or whatever, it'll just kind of keep going, I guess. All right, and then the other thing that I wanted to do, and then, well, I suppose I probably shouldn't do that yet. So what's going to end up happening is once I get this next thing done, we may end up redesigning our entire base again, which will be fun, right? It's always... Okay, this is probably going to hurt, but okay, hang on. Let's go over here. And then, oh, I did not mean to do that, but okay, that'll work. I wanted to jump down on something a little bit higher, maybe take a little less damage. Not that it matters, but you know, just in case. Okay, so that is doing a thing. We have run out of glass, apparently. There you go, have some more glass. How long has this thing been running? You know, we have 266 of these things, so I'm just gonna deposit these things. Okay, so we're gonna start my global highway system. It's going to be sort of like for transiting things around the world, and then also for actually kind of moving things, like vehicles and whatnot. Maybe trains, we'll put something in there for that. But it's going to be up high, and it's going to be like a global trek kind of going around the entire world, so that we can tap into it from anywhere and drop off anything anywhere. Hopefully something like that will work, who knows. But we have a lot to do before we can even attempt that. So let's keep this running. I'm gonna need a lot of smart plating too, so yeah. I suppose what I need to do now, because I want to do this through projection if I can. So do I have, I do. How big is the Mark III? Let's see, Mark III, this is a 64 by 64 by 64. Okay, so it's twice as big. So this is going to be an 8 by 8. Is that going to be big enough? I think that might be big enough. But yeah, we're going to need to place this down somewhere, and obviously we need to get all the parts and pieces for it. So I'm going to put it down here somewhere. I don't know. I'll find a place for it. But we need lots of stuff. So let's go and get it all. I think I'm making all of this, so that should be fine. Iron rods are going to be one of the first things that I'm making. Alright, so we need a bunch of that. Okay, And then we're gonna need cable, lots and lots and lots of cable. And that'll be through this. That's our tin stuff. Come on. All right. What's this? That's not it. Okay. Just grab a bunch of extra stuff here. And then screws. I think I'm making all of the screws that I need. Oh yeah, I've got more than enough. And I am out of space. That's fun. Okay, what can I get rid of? What do I not need? That I don't need. Let's grab another one of these. That should be good. All right. So this thing is huge. So we're gonna find hopefully a good place for it. And it's an 8x8. So I can't even fit it like in here. Like it's gonna be as big as that. So yeah, it's massive. So I suppose what we can do is get this going, and we'll set that up hopefully kind of on top of here, and then we'll go out wherever it needs to go and get it up there. Okay. Right, I need to go out another, let's see, there's going to be, if it's 8 wide, there's going to be 6 between. Okay. And this is just to kind of get it under everything, I suppose. There we go. Vertical. Is that down far enough? I think it's down far enough. All right, next, this gets to go, not vertical, but regular. That goes out 6 again. And then this gets to go. Okay. So it goes out 6, and then all of this will go out 7. I'm not gonna use up parts that I actually need. So far it looks like I'm okay. An identical building is already built there. Right. Okay. Then we'll run this down somehow. There we go. So that should work there. So this is going to be massive. But now I need to get probably up there so I can place it properly. That'll be fun. All right. So we are 8x8, so that should fit on here completely. Barely. I guess that's where we put it. Okay. So that is going to be absolutely huge. So that is our new blueprint area, which is going to be insane. But with this, we're going to need to unlock some things because there's a very particular sort of way I want to have this thing built with a specific look. So let's grab our tickets, grab any extra tickets that I've got. Ooh, another 2, nice. All right, so that, along with the tickets here. Okay, so that gives me 16. Let's see what I can unlock. Viking, welcome. Glad you could join early. All right, manglement. Okay, I'm probably maybe gonna need these. because I'm going to have hypertube within that. But before I get too crazy with all of this, let's just find everything first. So this is going to be our tilted walls. I would like the glass walls. How expensive are those going to be if I can find them? And the structural beams, I think I'm going to need those as well. And then fix-it roofs. Does that come in glass? Or do I just need to unlock the glass? Oh, I need fix-it roofs first. Okay. So let's grab this. So that's going to be expensive. Okay, so that gives me 10 tickets left. Now we have to go to the glass, which is... Yeesh. Okay. The beams, I know I'm probably going to want the beams. So we'll keep these for now. Yeah, that's going to include all of these little parts here, which should be interesting. So the cool thing about the beams is that you can make them go pretty much in any orientation that you want, including diagonal, which is going to be important. So we will add that, buy that. All right, and we have 1 ticket left, which is not going to be enough to buy anything. So, that was fun. All right, so I am going to need a lot of glass, so I'm going to go and get what has been produced so far. That's going to be way over here. That is a lot of glass. All right, sweet. You know what I could have done? I could have made this a standard standard storage, and then had just this last one be the awesome sink storage, because then it would fill up this one, fill up this one, fill up this one, and then anything that fills up this one would also sync. Because right now it's just kind of filling up this one and halfway filling up this one, and these ones are getting nothing. So that would be a thing to try, I suppose. Should I get that done right now? Wouldn't hurt, right? Okay, so we'll stop that. So now you can see it should start coming out over here. So then we'll take that out too. And then it should start coming out there. Once that fills up. Oh, it only goes one way. Right, it doesn't backfill. Okay, so then that would just end up breaking things. Okay, so no, that has to be that way. That sucks. Alright, it's fine. We'll just leave it. It's cool. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just let that continue doing that. Okay, so I'm probably gonna need more concrete. So we'll grab some of that. That can go away. We'll grab that. Grab some more of that. All right. So let's go ahead and keep this going. I'm gonna need some way to get up here. So let me grab. Okay, look at all this new stuff here. Fancy. All right. So stairs. We like stairs. Stairs are good. That can stay right there. That'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to throw most of the glass in here to keep making the solar stuff. That should be backing up in there, but apparently not. I think I'm probably out of this stuff. It's probably processed through. No, we still have a little bit left. Okay. But crushed stone, that has to go. All right. All right, so this is going to be an interesting kind of build. Let's see, we can go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that is where it is. Okay. Okay. So let's start this off as it should be started. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be the middle right here, roughly. All right, so we're gonna go 3 blocks over here. And then we're gonna need our, is it gonna be in here? Yeah, okay, so fix it roof, but then we're gonna want the glass roof variant. Ooh, and it comes with corners, nice. Look at that, that's so fancy. All right, so this has to go that way. Is that how we want that to go? All right, and then that can go that way. And we'll do the same thing over here this way. Okay, it's being silly. Okay. All right, so once we're in here, we're gonna need a wall. And we're gonna want, oh, I don't have the glass walls? Wait, no, I do have glass walls, okay. We'll go with a hex frame window because it looks the coolest. That will go there and there. Okay, and then we'll go with another of these guys, just going in the opposite direction. So that goes that way, that way. All right. Now, what other variations do I have for foundations? I don't have any. Okay. All right, so that's fine, I suppose. We can do some railing in here to kind of separate this. So this middle part here is going to be for a train, and then this is going to be for vehicle traffic going that way. This is going to be for vehicle traffic going the other way. I don't know, whichever way. Doesn't really matter too much. Okay, and then at the top, I would like to go with the flat roof. At least to the middle here. And then in this part, we'll just put a regular standard foundation there. Do we want that to be there, I think? So it's flat at the top? Okay. And then we can hang stuff off of that if we need to. I mean, granted, we can hang stuff off of all of this. But this is going to be our main hub going all around the world. So it'll be fun. Maybe. We'll see. And then I have to design corners for this and intersections, T's. T one way, T the other way. I suppose it doesn't really matter with the T's, so long as I have all of the belt connections correct. Alright, so then this gets to go. Just zoop this out. Okay, sir. There we go. And we'll bring this out to 4. So we'll do each section as a section of 4. And then that can go there. And then this can go here. All right. And then we just need to get our little roofs set in place here. Okay, and then a flat roof. That will go there. And that will go there. And then a little foundation guy over here. And then we need windowed walls going this way, that way. All right, so now for the fun part, which is going to be putting in all of these little pieces and parts. And I wonder how that's going to look. I mean, we might be able to do it like this. That should work. We'll get a little bit of... a little bit more space in here, though. We'll do the industrial railing here, because I think it looks better. Especially, like, because it's going to kind of, like, go into that a little bit. So I think that looks better. Yeah, it looks fine over there. And then, let's see, we'll get some of these to kind of cover that up. And then same thing over here. And I need more iron plate. All right. Where am I going? Iron plate's down here. I probably should have gone the other side, but that's fine. Oops. Autosave messing me up a little bit. All right. So that should be our plate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just grab 1,000. Hopefully that'll be enough. All right. Okay. So imagine that going all over the world. I think it'll look cool. We're... Okay, yeah, we're kind of on the edge there. All right. So, let's see. Now, another thing that I may want to do is to make like a sort of like a walking path up there. And we'll string some stuff down to kind of hold it in place, I guess. Okay. And then I was doing this, right? Yeah. Okay, so that gives us a little bit of extra color here, which I'm okay with. All right. So that will run there. And then our connections here, I'm going to leave these variable. Because we're going to be able to run like a lot of belts here. So I'm just going to keep this and we'll run whatever belts we need to run. And then, so that'll be all material items over there. And then we can string pipes along the top there, however they need to go. But we'll leave this blank because I don't know how I'm going to want to use the belts, whether they all go one way or we have like some go one way and the others go the other way, because belts are directional, you know. All right. So there's that. And then we're going to want to string some stuff from the ceiling, which is, I think, this. Yes. Okay. Sweet. So that will go there. And we're just going to run all kinds of these things all the way up to the top. I'm going to want more than 8. We'll do like a 9th one up there. Or no, that is 8. Okay. Yeah, that should work. And then as I need them, I can populate them. But for now, they're there. So that'll make things a little bit easier, I think. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why is that not correct? Uh-oh. Let's try this again. We'll go from like this side. There we go. All right, so now that we have that, we're going to bring some of this down. Can I get it up here? And we're going to go down probably 8 meters. And then this will go over here, same thing, bring it down 8 meters. And then from here, that should match up with some of this stuff. So let's bring this up just temporarily. All right, so if we go here, actually, I wonder if we should make this glass. And we can still, like, walk on glass. That's not an issue. Oh, but it's going to have a thick end and then a thin end. I don't know if I like that. I mean, I could just rotate this around so it's like that. Yeah, it kind of looks the way it should look, right? And then all of this can go. And then flat roof again. That needs to go the other way. Okay. So then we'll have little connections over here, and then we'll run... How do I want to do this? I'd like run it like that, I suppose. That'll be fine. Gives us like a little bit more connectedness, structural support, however you want to call it. All right. And then up here, we're definitely going to want power connection. So let's go and get that. I could put some solar panels up on the top of there. That could be interesting. Because then we're producing power no matter where we have these things, so that could be useful. But we're going to need these at the very least. And that will go in there, kind of in the middle. Is that in the middle? I can't tell. I think it's in the middle. And then for logistics, we're going to need transport. Right, I don't have the hypertubes unlocked yet, so that's another thing I have to work on. Okay. All right. And now, once I have this done, then I have to make, like, adjustments and stuff, so that's going to be, yeah, it's going to be interesting to say the very least. Now, do I want a way to get up there from any section? So for that, I'm talking like, would that even work? I wonder. Or is that going to stop me right at the wall? Oh no, I can actually get up there all the way. That's cool. Okay. Hey, we got a bean under here. What are you doing, bean? Okay, so this will be good here. And then we can adjust this as needed, I think. I feel like this might need more structural support, but I think it might be okay. All right, and then we can adjust all of these belts based on tier, whatever we need. If I really wanted to, I could just like send liquids, like liquid metals through here. That would be interesting. Steam, water, you know, whatever I need. Should I have even more pipes? I wonder. Do I need them? Not necessarily. Do I want them? Yes. Because it just makes everything look nice. All right. So that should be good for that. And then over here on the wall, because we can, we're going to put some of these things. This will just be kind of like our extra extra storage, so we'll get another 4 belts on either side because of that. Probably overkill, but you know what? It's fine. Alright, so this is going to be a straight section. See if there's anything else, or is that kind of the way that I want it to look? Do I need... Okay, so here's like the other thing, right? Wow, I just got like a really, really low pitched ringing in my ear. It's like, whoa. That's weird. Alright, so if I did that, and then I painted it like black or something, what would that even look like? Customizer, we want black. Do we have black? Let's do like black for that, and we'll do like a sort of like a less black. See what that looks like. Is that even required? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we're actually okay with what we got. All right. And then, do I want to have any more structural stuff in here, or are we pretty good? I think we're pretty good. I mean, I would prefer this to be like asphalt or something, and then like this one can stay like normal, but then, you know, that would look like an actual road, which is what it's going to be essentially, so. Okay, so. Now, the question becomes, are weird pieces, like the corners, the T's, the X's, the X crosses, whatever. I mean, I only need those 3. So I need the straight, I need the corner, the cross, and the T. So I just need 4 of these things, and that'll be enough to go around the entire world. It's going to require a lot of parts and pieces to make this thing, though, I'm pretty sure. So let's see if I can figure out how not to destroy this thing without saving it. Okay, so let's set our directory. So we're going to need a new add subcategory. No, hang on. How do I change this? Add category. Okay, there we go. This category will be our... What do I call this thing? It's like a glass tube type thing. What do I want to call this? I mean, it is kind of like an octagon shape, so glass octagon straight 4x section. Oh wait, no, this is going to be just glass octagon transportation or logistics, glass octagon, because it's not just moving me, it's moving parts and pieces and liquids and whatnot too. So let's select our icon. I mean, that could be interesting, right? We'll select that. Okay, so we will apply this. Okay. And then we can always edit that in the future if I want. Okay, we will apply these changes. Okay. And then we need to edit. We're going to add a subcategory. And then the subcategory is going to be sections. Wait, no. Cancel. I want to type up. Can I not type up here? Sections. Apply. Okay. And then this. Nope. What's going on? Okay. That should be fine, maybe. Hang on. Let's see. We want to go here. How do I change this? Okay. Okay, hang on. Okay, let's just apply the changes, I guess. Close out. Okay. So that'll bring it over to the sections. Okay, so then this will be a straight section. 4x straight section. Okay. Okay, make it look like a Christmas tree. That'd be funny. I got no idea, dude. What do I make this look like? There's all kinds of options here. And this icon doesn't actually affect anything about it. It just kind of like stores it as this. There is a lot of imagery in here to pick from. That's kind of a cool roof look. Ooh, what is that? A little teleporty action? Look at that. That's cool. I mean, I wish I could have like a building parts. Oh, there we go. Equipment and then other. Okay. Equipment, that's not really going to help me out very much. Parts, that's definitely not going to help me out very much. I was hoping to get like the arrows and whatnot, but I guess we don't have that. So, how about lizard doggo? That'll work. Select the color. I suppose that's fine. Okay, so to make this one section here, that's all of the stuff that we are going to need. So we shall save this blueprint. Good to go. All right. And now I get to tear this apart and modify it. Yeah, that's not going to be fun at all. I'm really not looking forward to this, actually. Can I just like stick with the straight sections and then just do the corners and T's as I need them? Charles, welcome. Okay, so we have our little section here. Now I just got to figure out where we want to put it, which is going to be fun. And then also trying to get everything into here is going to be interesting as well. So that's also going to be fun. Man, like how, like, yeah, I don't know exactly how I want to do this. Brain is not braining right now. Well, we'll just update it as needed, I suppose. Well, I mean, I still want to kind of have these things be set, if I can. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna just clear it. Okay, so loading the blueprint. If I go here, there we go. There's our straight section with all the parts needed for it. So it did save properly, which is good. So we shall clear the designer. It's now all gone, and all my parts are here. So, that was fun. Now I just got to figure out where exactly I want this thing to be. which is going to be interesting. Oh, right. I wanted to put the crap solar panels up on top. Dang it. Okay, hold on. Let's load a blueprint. There we go. There we go. Now it's back. Easy peasy, right? All right. So I need to get up there. So we can put some solar panels or something up on top of there. And then that is going to require... Okay, so that can go again. All right, so we should have some solar cells in here. We have none because we have no silica, because why? I mean, it's making the silica. Okay. But it's... No, it's... Oh, duh, because it's all in here. I'm smart, I promise. Sometimes. But if I do put the solar panels on here, that's going to make this a bit more expensive in probably not a great way. So I don't know how I feel about that, actually. I mean, it'd be nice to have it, but I mean, I'm going to need like the carbon fiber every time if I want to build this thing. Which, you know, probably not a great idea. Oh, and those things are tiny. Look at how tiny that is. But yeah, so that's when you need the carbon mesh, right? And that's just the Mark 1 too, right? They're gonna have some that kind of like follow the sun, so you'll get even more power out of those. So I'm wondering, do I wait for those and just let's do it that way. Let's make this basic, so it's not like crazy expensive or anything. And then we'll just go from there. Okay, so first job is to go that way, towards our little coal area. So I wonder if I should like start over there and kind of like work my way this way. Like how many do you, like I probably need like what, like 20 sections just to get even close to over here? That would be interesting. Hmm. My brain is not braining again. Yeah, so we'll just... Yeah, because then the next section that we're going to want to go to is probably the Caterium section over there. And then we'll shoot all the way over to the coal section way over there. And then start going north, if that's north. No, is that? No, that's east. Yeah, going east. That way's north. So going east. Picking up all of the materials off of the starter section on the cliffs over there. We're building some sort of a factory over there. I don't know. Figure something out. I would... Nah, it's fine. It's fine. So let's just clear the designer. And we'll take all this stuff. And then we'll start over there, try to figure out where we want to put it. And then we'll work our way this way, figure out where it ends up. And then we'll work on our corner section to bring it over there to the oil area. And then we can probably also pick up the materials over there in that really, really nice starting section that I showed you guys. Either last episode or the episode before. I think it was the episode before. Okay, so... Yeah, this is going to be interesting, to say the least. Oh, I'm going to need like enough for like 20 sections of that. So let's go here and we'll make in like, oops, let's go here. Gonna need like 20 sections. Wait, I actually have enough to do 20 sections? What? Really? That doesn't seem right. Okay. I mean, if it says I got enough, then I guess I got enough. Alright, and then we can build this pretty much around the entire world. We'll be above everything, so we don't have to worry about, you know, any kind of critters attacking us or anything, and then we can drop off, like, wherever we need to, via, like, ladders or something like that. Yeah, that'll be interesting, maybe. I don't know. We got a ways to go, so we're gonna head up there first, and then we're gonna start building back towards us. So we'll go up there and head west. And then, of course, once we have that network set up, these towers probably aren't going to be necessary, but we shall see. I mean, we might still want them because they go like really long distances and connect things. But I don't know. We'll figure something out. All right, and then we'll just hop off probably right here. That'll be good, right? Do we have any critters over here that we don't want? Critter. No critters? Okay, good. Alright. So, let's figure out a good place to start this thing. So we will go lock it to the... Ooh, okay, so if we lock it there... Alright, so let's start here. How high up are we gonna have to go? Probably a little bit higher up than that. Yeah, we'll start there. See where we get to. Let me grab a ladder. Alright, so that will allow me to get up on top of here. And once I have a better vantage point. Okay, so we are above that. Let's see where we can get to. Ooh, I need more sheets. It said that I had enough. Unless the math isn't mathing correctly. I feel like the math may not be mathing correctly. Well, hold on. Let's just put it here. See if that will... Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Ooh, it even has an arrow. Nice. How does that fit in there? I think we're good. Okay. Oh, wait. Where's all the rest of the... Uh-oh. Wait, can I do a zoop? I cannot. Okay. Okay, so that lied to me and it did not say that I had all the pieces and parts that I needed. Okay. Well. Oh, there we go. You gotta do it like that. Do it manually. Okay. So that's all the parts and pieces that I need, which is a lot. Which I kind of expected. But that is the start. We fit through our little section over here pretty nicely. We'll have ladders every so often to get up onto that area. And then we just got to go that way. So that'll be fun. In the meantime, let's try not to die. All right. And then... All right, so we just got to get all of the parts and pieces. Dude, I'm going to need a lot of glass. Like a ridiculous amount of glass. Okay, but that's kind of more like what I expected. Dude, look at all the iron wire. 4,280 iron wire. That's insane. Oh, wow. We jumped upwards. Okay. Okay, so let's get the things that we're probably going to need first. So we'll grab a few of these because I don't have all that much space in here. So more steel beams. Screws, definitely probably going to need more screws. Iron sheets. Definitely going to need a lot of these. And we can actually fill it up pretty much all the way. Okay, and then glass. We're going to need more glass. Iron wire. Where was iron wire? Was that? No, that's not there. Here? Nope, that's screws. Okay, where is my iron wire? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Okay, so that'll get us a little bit. Steel beams, we're gonna need some steel beams. Also, can I like get rid of anything in my inventory? Because I'm gonna need some space. Alright. That can go in there. I guess we can put these in there. That's not really gonna help me out very much. Wheat, I guess that'll be fine there. These can go, except it can't go. Biomass, don't need it. You can go in there. Leaves, I suppose we don't need. Put that full stack in there. Let's see, what else? Food, snail food. I could probably give that to the snails. Not that that's going to help them out right now, I don't think. But we have some more space in our inventory, so that's good. Okay, so steel beams. And then we're also going to need a lot of glass. Like a lot of glass. Okay, so it'll get us pretty much all the steel beams that we need, which is cool. What else am I going to need? A lot of iron plates. Okay, let's go this way, out this way, over this way. Go up over this thing. Why are you not going over? Thank you. I think we gotta go up higher. Alright, come on. Okay, so that'll get us some of the way. Screws, I think we're going to need more of those. More screws. Put that in there and get like a full stack. Then iron wire, we'll get some more of that. Alright, iron wire. Put that in there, grab a full stack, grab another full stack, that'll be good. Okay. Then we'll grab some glass and hopefully get that going. Am I gonna have any glass? That's a good question. I mean, I've got some in here. Granted, I'm trying to use this, but it's fine. Yeah. So now that we've got that, let's go build a couple more, hopefully few more sections. And then once we have all of this kind of running properly, I think that's going to actually look really, really nice up there. Especially with the glass and how it looks like from a distance. I think it'll look nice. Alright, we need to go this way. And that's 2 sections over there already. It doesn't look like it. Dude, we're going to need like 50 sections just to get over to the factory area. Oh, hey, there's a blue slug right there. When did that get there? Huh. Yeah, okay. Let's see, we got some poison stuff up there. So this is the red forest up there. That's kind of like end game zone. You don't want to go there unless you absolutely have to because it's dangerous. Alright, so let's hop back up here. Keep throwing on a couple more sections. Oh look, it's like raining little flower petals. That's nice. I like the ambience that they added to the game. Like just like the little things, you know? It's nice. Alright, so this doesn't align exactly with that, so we'll probably be directly over the base. But let us get to this going. Oh, okay. So there's that section. And that section. I'm glad that I can actually walk on here before it finishes because that could have been awkward. I mean, granted, I think it builds from the bottom up, so I think it's okay. And that is it. Okay. So we are low on screws and iron rods. But it's what it looks like so far. It's very glassy. As you're shooting by here on either a train or in something, you'll be able to see quite well the area as you're passing it. So, that's fun. Yeah, putting those in there kind of makes you appreciate just how big this area is. I mean, just like the map or the world or whatever you want to call it. It's huge. Alright. So, more stuff. Actually, how much did I use up in here? Okay, so we have space. Plates, more iron plates. Put that in there. Just get full stacks of stuff. Okay, so that'll get us going a little ways. Some rods. Deposit those. Okay. Screws, definitely need a lot of screws. Alright, so that. It's a lot of screws, man. Alright, and then iron wire. Now, the glass is going to be... Oh, I should probably do the glass before I fill up my inventory too much. Glass is going to be probably an issue because it's not made yet. I think I cleared it out a little too soon. And slide jump. Super jump. Yeah, we have 4. Alright, so the reason for that is because I was supposed to move all of this stuff over so that way it would actually be made. Oh, and apparently that ladder doesn't actually work, so that's fun. There we go. So let's take all of this, move it over to here. There we go. You can go there. And then we'll take all of this and move that over to there. All of this can then go over to there. Charles says, I think the map is like 20 by 18 kilometers, but technically it's a pentagon, I think. Okay. Okay, so that should be good. The bad thing is I have to now wait for all of the glass to be made. Which kind of sucks. I need more glass. How fast is this making? 20 per minute? Yeah, that's gonna take a little bit of time. And then also the iron wire. Yeah, so glass is gonna be kind of like the limiting factor right now. Which, you know, fine. Also, how much space do I have left? 3? That's not great. I can put the rotors and the motors back into their own little storage bin. How did you... Okay, whatever, it's fine. Alright, now. Charles says manual craft it. I could. Do I have any stators in here? I do not. Alright. So, manual crafting, he says. That's going to be sloppy glass, which, you know, fine. Alright. Oh, wait, hey. Are we out? Oh, we're out of the cryolite crystal. So I need more of that now, too. Yay. Well, we'll do this like one stack at a time and just see kind of where we get to. So, first thing first, I have to turn this into sand. And then from the sand, I can turn it into sloppy glass. I feel like the light bulb in my little office here is getting dimmer by the day. Okay, so how much glass is that gonna allow me to make? ¿Dónde está el glass? Can I not make glass? Nope. Go here. Glass. There we go. Sloppy glass. Okay. So I'm going to need another 2 stacks of the crushed stone to kind of even all that out. That is all just getting used up like crazy. Alright, that's good. You like that. Okay, so we'll grab this, grab that. Okay. Alright, so sand. Back to manual crafting. Not exactly the fastest thing in the world, but it can get the job done. And then I have to figure out how we're gonna make like supports for this thing, or if we're just gonna have it like floating in midair. I mean, that would be kind of cool, but I once actually made a really big base out over the ocean that was completely just floating there. That was kind of fun. It was really big too. I had like fuel refineries, and like it was making like all the basic parts and stuff. I mean, it was huge. It was massive, but took a while to make. And I kind of wanted to make it look sort of like a flying saucer. I mean, as much as I could anyways. It's more like a flying saucer cube, I guess. Alright, so glass, that'll give me another 134 for a total of 200. So 600 crushed stone gives you 200 glass. And then once I get a fair amount of glass, I'll need to get some more iron wire too. There we go. Full stack of 500. Get us a few, I think, maybe. And we'll see what we've got made over here. There's another 337 right there. Okay, good. And we'll head down, we'll get some iron wire. And then by the time I get these next sections placed, we should have a lot more glass. So, we'll just keep on building. Just keep building, building. Alright, so iron wire. I believe it's going to be here. We'll take that. That, one more. Should work. Alright. I don't know how far that's going to get us, but we shall see. And then, of course, I need to go from section to section to hook up all of the power in there, which will be fun. Nice little journey as we're going. Alright, so that. And now we get to go this way. So that's 5 sections right there. So that's 20 blocks wide. Or long, I guess. Kind of wondering about like the road versus train. Like if I do the train, it's gonna have to be a one-way because I don't have room for 2 tracks in there. Or I could go with a single road and 2 tracks for trains, and then it could be like multi-directional. Right. And we'll hop up here if it will let me. Alright. Alright, next section. Am I gonna have enough for the next section? I am not. So I need 180 glass per section. Alright. Also, can I slide jump up there? I cannot. Okay. That would have been cool, but nah. Not a thing I can do. That's why we have these. Alright. Oh no, these are not centered. No. Doesn't matter. Not really. Is it gonna bother me? Yes. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe not. Because if I'm gonna string up the hyper tubes over here, I'm gonna need space. Because I want to have this open for like walking or running or whatever, slide jumping. In which case, having that off to the side would actually be beneficial because then I could put the hypertube over here or like one more over if I wanted to. I mean, granted, that still would, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, right. That's just going to be in the middle of every one of these. Sir. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to adjust the blueprint to fix that. Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay. So you can see, like, as you're zooming past here, like, you're gonna have a pretty good view of everything, which is nice. Because, I mean, the world is beautiful, right? So, like, we definitely want to see more of it. And then, is that gonna... Yeah, let's allow us for a little slide jumping. We can go down here and do, like, some better slide jumping. Alright. Anyways... It's, I thought it missed that for a second there. That would have been really, really awkward. Alright, so more glass and probably pick up more materials as we're going. Charles says it was meant to be a question and that I know that he's joking. Sometimes I wonder, are you actually joking or do you actually mean some of the things that you say? And you're just trying to pass it off as joking. I wonder. Alright, no, I know you're joking. I'm just being a troll. Alright, so that is now going over to here. Good. How much glass do we have? 424. Nice. Grab some more. So that'll get us 570. That'll be 3. Yeah, another 3 sections I can get in with that. Alright, so let us see where we are at with all of this. Oh, I could probably get rid of some of the food. Well, I mean, these things are going to be backed up anyways, so probably not going to help out at all. But there's some more food for you. Here's some more food for you, too. Okay. Alright, so all the concrete is done being made, so that's good. Guess we can pick up another thing of concrete. Lots of screws. All right, let's see. Screws are gonna be over here somewhere. I think here. Nope, that's not it. Charles says, I was about to say I was born at, but not last night. Nice. He's saying I can't pull the wool over his eyes. He's too smart for that. All right, let's see. So now we're gonna need some more iron wire. Lots more iron wire. All right, so there is another stack. Good. And there we go. So iron wire is now taken care of. We could use some more rods. It's going to be this one over here. I have 3 more spaces left. Let's grab another thing of plates. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, we'll just see what other glass we can get, I guess, with whatever's been made since I've been down here collecting things. All right, so glass. I want to go. I was supposed to do a slide jump there, sir. All right. And we have another 184. That's pretty good. All right, so 755 should get us 4 sections. Maybe? Actually, hang on. 400 plus 180, so it's gonna be another, so it's gonna be 720. Yeah, we'll be able to do 4 sections. All right, sweet. Wait, no, we need to go this way. It's getting closer. Slowly. All right, good to go. I like the way that looks. And of course with the solid bottoms, like that'll make making platforms kind of easy, I suppose. Can I make it? Yes, I can. All right. Next. Oh, I forgot to fix the blueprint. It's fine. Little bit of work here and there. It's not gonna kill me. Do a little slide jump action here. All right. So, blueprints. I'm so worried that like I'm gonna phase through this thing because it's not all the way completed. Okay. So that is the next 4 sections. Let's hop up here. All right. And then we can fix this. You know what would be really, really interesting and really, really terrible at the same time? if they added power loss over distance and like added in like different voltages and currents for like the stuff that we're sending out, because then you would have to introduce transformers and also super high voltage lines and then like low voltage lines. So like you'd have like distribution power, which would like feed your factories or whatever, but then you'd have transmission power, which would go from your power generation stations to your factories. And you'd have like a big like transformer, I don't know, section thing, or I don't know, something like that. Whoa, that was too big of a jump, sir. Too big of a jump. Smaller jump. There we go. Better. Now, that might add too much complexity to the game, but that would be interesting for a mod. Like, especially this mod, because this mod already makes the game harder than it should be. So that could be something interesting to add, I think. Yeah, definitely interesting. And slide jump the rest of the way. I'm gonna fix the blueprint because otherwise it's gonna drive me insane. So, plus it'll give me more time for more glass to be made. So, load blueprint. Oh, I need to have the resources to actually, okay, that makes sense. Otherwise you'd have like an infinite glitch type thing. Okay. Well, I guess we can go and see what kind of glass we've got made. We need a lot more concrete too. Okay, so that's 319. Let's grab some and make it some manual glass, just because. Yeah. All right. So that'll be good. It's gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna sit here and drink my 1.25 liter Pepsi that I bought today for lunch. I'm not even halfway done with the thing, dude. Like, there's a lot of soda in there. It's a lot of sugar. I have to drink it very slowly, and then like drown it out with like a ton of water. Otherwise, it'll give me a headache. Charles says, like Stationeer's light and heavy cable. Yeah, kind of. But I would say it would be more like real life power transmission, because what you get coming out of the power plants, depending on what it is, it's going to be in the hundreds of thousands of volts, or maybe they step it up to into the hundreds of thousands of volts. I don't know, but you get really high voltage, and the reason for that is because then you need a lot less current to send the same amount of power on a line, right? So the more current you send through a line, the more it heats up, the more it needs to be cooled. And if it's not cooled sufficiently, then you're limiting the amount of power that can go on the line, because the wire itself can't handle the heat. Which is one of the reasons why having overhead lines, like lines that are above the ground, are better in some cases than having underground lines, because at least the overhead lines can cool from the air, whereas underground lines only have the earth around them to cool them, and as you know, earth makes a pretty good insulator. So you're limited in, well, I suppose, when you want to send a lot of power underground, you have to have a much bigger cable, which increases the cost, makes everything more expensive. So as far as like a power company is concerned, because I work for a power company, we like having overhead lines, but the problem with overhead lines, even though we can send a lot of power overhead and not have to worry about, you know, the heating of it too much, Trees are a problem. Because trees slap into the lines, and then you get a short to ground through the tree, and then, you know, you get outages and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a... Charles says, do you think the game engine can handle that with the calculations? Yeah, easily. That's not even a question. The actual calculations for determining that aren't that difficult. And so if you know, like, in the game, I'm sure there's a coordinate system, right? So you can figure out a chain of wire, right, going from one coordinate to another coordinate. You can calculate that distance. And then, depending on the voltage that you have on that line, it's just a simple calculation to figure out how much power you can actually send through there. So yeah, can it handle it? Absolutely. Not even a question. All right, 763, so that's enough for another 4 sections. So we'll grab some more screws, more concrete. Speaking of concrete, we'll grab another 2 out of here. That'll be good. The only problem is, are people going to be okay with that amount of complexity in the game? Because now everyone has to be a utilities engineer to figure out how to string power. But then again, like, they'll find out that what we have to do to, like, run power, especially if they make it mimic real life, I think they'll get a better appreciation for what it is that the power company is doing. Because, I mean, right now everyone just thinks that the power company is, like, ripping them off or whatever. And that's, I mean, not every customer feels that way, but a lot of them do, so. And it's a little unfair. I mean, like, I get why, but... Oh, I already had enough. We'll send that back. That'll be fine. I mean, I get why, because installation for, like, new services and stuff can be very expensive. But again, like, if you think of the cost and, like, what the power company is actually doing, it makes sense. How much space do I have here? I have enough to max this out, I think. Alright, so that's our screws taken care of. We have enough iron rod and plate to kind of do what's needed here. So we can get another of that, and that'll max that out. Good. We'll use up whatever I got left, so another 3 stacks for that. And I'll fill that up as well. So that'll work. But I don't know, like, I think it would be interesting if a game did that. The calculations really, I mean, I have to do calculations, but I don't have to do those exact calculations. But the calculations that I have to do involve a fair amount of trigonometry and a lot of algebra, which is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, like, the calculations for power transmission is pretty simple. And then, like, especially if you have, like, if you assume that the air quality through here is going to be the same. So, like, if you don't have high pressure, low pressure, stuff like that, humidity, if you don't have to account for any of that and you just have it, like, as a concrete value that is not changing, it makes the calculations even easier. So, I don't know. I mean, I think it'd be cool. It would certainly make for more interesting builds, because then people could, like, really focus on their power generation. Because, like, if you could set the voltage that you want to send around the world, because, I mean, there's limitations, right, too. So you would be limited, like, a standard wire, like, non-transmission wire would be limited to a certain amount of current. And then you can bump up their voltage only so much via, you know, transformers, because transformers have their own amount of loss as well via heat. And the bigger the transformer, the more heat loss, etc. So there's, like, a balancing act in there. So I think it would be really, really interesting. But I don't know. See what happens. I doubt it's going to happen, but it would be interesting. That is getting... It's... Oh, wait. No. Go the other way. No. Okay, hang on. Okay. I wanted to change the blueprint while I have all the parts and pieces for it. because then I don't have to do it. Charles says, and that's just the tip of the iceberg of how unintelligent some people are. But the thing is, like, you don't have like a set amount of intelligence. You know, when you're born, right? You can always get smarter. And the way that you get smarter is by doing things and figuring out things. So if you give people more things that they have to figure out, especially if it's on a game that they like playing, then that just makes things, you know, makes people smarter, which is good. More smart people is better. I mean, depending on how you think about it. I won't get into too much about that. Yes, I want to continue. Okay, so that has been redesigned, and I will take all of those parts back. All right. All right, and connect. There we go. Okay, so at 925, we might be able to get 5 sections. Yeah, 5 sections. That'll be good. And then, depending on if I get bored with this game or not, something that would be fairly interesting to try, which I've never done before, so it would be like a new thing. But if you take a look on YouTube and you look for like really, really awesome Satisfactory builds, they've got some stuff where like it looks amazing, and I would love to be able to do that. Actually, hang on a sec. Can I place this from up here? Or do I have to be down at the bottom? I don't know. I think I have to be down at the bottom. But like they do like insane amount of detail with some of their stuff. And it would be interesting to see if I could replicate that or if I would fail miserably. My guess is that I would fail miserably. But it would be fun to try. Alright, so now we get to see if this will build. Nope. Okay, so I have to be at the bottom. Alright, that's fine. And then we can actually offset this by varying amounts, just like that, which is kind of cool. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That should be the last one that I can build. Alright. So now that I don't have to readjust that little power connection up at the top here, nice. This makes this part a lot faster. But yeah, like going back to like the power calculations and like running this, how like real life works. This little wire right here, sending through all of the world's power, this wire would melt. Alright, so we have gotten roughly to where our generators are, our little power station. So that's cool. If I were to jump into the water, do you think I would die? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Shall we test it? Slide jump. Is this a good idea? This is probably not a good idea. It's a long way down. Hey, there we go. How are we meant to get this little guy right here? Because we can't swim down. Oh, we don't need to. Okay, that makes sense. There you go, a little bit of slug DNA. But yes, we can jump from up there down to here and survive. That's cool. Alright, so that's fun. So 18 sections got us from there to here. The last 2 sections should get us right above our power station, which means we're probably going to need like another 15 sections just to get over to our base. Yep, that's going to be interesting. All right, let's see what we've got for glass. And then once we get over to, probably over to that line right there, that line of foundations, we'll probably throw a corner in there and then head out that way towards the oil. Because we're going to need to find a way to get all of that up onto there, which is going to require a lot of pumps, which is probably not going to be fun. Unless there's a way to package it and then send it up. I don't know if that would be a good idea though. Alright, so do we have 335 glass in here? Question mark. We have 499. Nice. Okay, so we can get those last 2 sections in there. And then I wonder if it would be interesting if I made like a pillar section going down basically where the power generation is, and then like had like a shelving system kind of going around and had that be the actual power station. It would be interesting. The only problem is getting the water. Well, no, I mean, because as long as we're producing the steam, the hot steam specifically, we can run all of that into a pipe and then have the actual power conversion area be up higher, because we don't need pumps for steam or for gases, right? So that would make things a bit more interesting. Okay. Let's see, what am I doing? I'm going to go over here and check to see how our stuff is doing for all of our really, really complicated parts that we need a ridiculous amount of. Oh, we need more silica. Oh, right, I need to get more of the cryolite. That's right. I remember now. Okay. I can, however, put some more of that in there. So that'll be fun. Okay. And then would I want this to be a T section so we'd go out that way too? I don't remember if there's anything useful out there. I think there might be, but I don't remember. I don't know where I'm going, I'm just walking around right now. I could check to see how my brass pipes are doing. And I could make some more steel beam stuff. Let's just grab some more of this concrete. I don't know how much we're gonna need, we'll just grab a bunch. It'll be fine. Okay, so let's hop down here. And then we're probably going to want to go down here. Take a little bit of damage. Right. There you go. More concrete for you. And then I can grab some more of the beams as well, which will be over here. Alright, so that can go there. So we have 83 84 of the 200 that we need. I'm just gonna grab those, I guess. We'll throw, oh right, I need to check the brass pipes, which will be over here. Hopefully I have some. 44. Yay. So brass is most definitely slow. Alright, so at least we're sort of making progress, so I guess that's kind of okay. I need to pick up some more quartzite, which is way, 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 way over there at the entrance to the forest area. So that'll be fun. Nice little jog for us to take. And then, this is very exciting. Shuttling back and forth. Oh, hey, that was fun. And I just completely missed the ladder. How do you miss a ladder, dude? Okay. I gotta go over here, and then jump over here. Okay, can we not miss the ladder this time? Thank you. Okay, so let's throw this on here. There's that. And there is the last section right there. Lovely. All right. So that gets us, yeah, practically right above here. Trying to think. To get up and down out of here, I'm thinking something like a double helix with the hypertubes once I get to that point, which actually isn't really all that difficult to do. You just got to make sure that you get your connections in the right spot, kind of going around a central column, I guess. And you just spin around in a circle. And if you wanted to make it really, really, really nausea-inducing, put it around a big concrete pillar. Otherwise, you would want to use probably like a standard foundation. Or, if you wanted to be really, really creative, create a 3x3 empty or hollow area with these, and then use the inside of each wall inside of there to kind of set it around in circles. So that would be another way to do it, if you wanted. Alright, so that'll get us over to here, and then one of these areas, and that's probably going to be back over here somewhere. We're going to have to modify this thing into a T, so that way I can get over to the coal area. And there's that that slug that I was talking about many, many episodes ago. You can get access to that slug from the coal area, but I think you need a jetpack for it. Charles says, like a cannon? No, not like a cannon. Alright, so let's see. Where would this have to be? Actually, I think this would have to go forward more. And then we would go across that way. I think that's how that would have to work. I'm gonna grab some more coal as long as I'm over here. Alright, so that is all of the coal that we can grab right now. I mean, it's not technically, but it's close enough. Alright. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, come on. Let's go. And you can tell it's nighttime because it's foggy. You can see the grid system that they use to make the water. Kind of interesting. All right, so let's see, we're at 8:11. You know what? I started early. I think I might end early too. I've got sort of what I wanted done. So we have our new little way of getting place to place, and that will literally go around our entire world here. So we're gonna need like a ridiculous amount of parts just to make that happen, but it will make transporting items from place to place to place a lot easier. Like way easier. So that's kind of what it's gonna look like. And then another benefit of this is I don't have to spoil the landscape between places by, you know, tearing out trees or whatever, blowing up paths to make roads or railroads or whatever. If everything is up in there and that's up in the sky, then everything on the ground except for where, you know, the actual factories are, that can just stay as it is, which I think is it'll be nice, right? Because then the beans can roam freely, and then, you know, they'll have all the space that they need, which will be nice. Also, why do you still have cryo light here? Oh, you're not actually there. That's just a visual glitch. Okay. That makes sense. Little batteries still holding charge. Still at 100%, so that's good. Alright, but that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, hope you'll join me for the next one, which will be tomorrow night, same time, same place, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time from Freedomland. But for now, and until then,